everyone, and welcome back to Parlez Pals. I am so pleased that you clicked on this video. That tells me that you're ready to improve your French. Here we go. Allons-y. Okay, let's talk about one of the most common French verbs, aller, which means to go. We use it all the time to say where we're going or who we're going to go see, but it's the prepositions that can trip people up. So in this video, we're going to make sense of aller plus the right preposition depending on what follows. Hopefully by watching this video, you'll have mastered the aller and prepositions in French. So c'est parti. Let's break it down step by step. How to conjugate aller in the present tense. So before we start adding prepositions, let's make sure that we get the verb down itself first. Je vais. Je vais. Tu vas. Tu vas. Il va. Elle va. On va. Il va. Elle va. On va. Nous allons. Nous allons. Vous allez. Vous allez. Ils vont. Elles vont. Ils vont. Elles vont. I hope that all makes sense to you. It's nice and simple, isn't it? Obviously, we're just working in the present tense, so it is hopefully simple. Once we go into further detail with the French conjugation, then yes, it gets harder, and trust me, after going through French schools, it's still a enigma to me, but we'll get there. Let's go through it one more time, but this time faster. Get a rhythm for it. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Listen to that bit on repeat if you need to and try and get it memorized. Feel the rhythm for the conjugation. These are the ones we'll be using for the rest of the video, so you'll see these forms constantly. Let's head straight into the next bit. This is where things get interesting. The preposition a changes depending on the noun that comes next. And there are a few different variants. Let's break it down. First off, you've got au. This is for a masculine singular noun. Here are some examples for that to make sense. Je vais au magasin. A magasin is masculine, so it's au magasin. Similarly, we have tu vas au parc. Il va au cinéma. Both of those are masculine singular nouns. Now, if you knew that your noun was a feminine singular, or would change to à la. Here are some examples. Elle va à la plage. Nous allons à la gare. Vous allez au patinoire. You wouldn't say elle va aux plages. Doesn't really sound right, and most of French, if it doesn't sound right, it's probably not right. Next up is al. These two aren't attached. It's a space L apostrophe, or a accent aigu espace L apostrophe. These are used before a word starting with a vowel or a silent H. Again, here are some examples. Tu vas à l'église. Ils vont à l'aéroport. That's quite a mouthful, isn't it, that word? Let me do that again. Ils vont à l'aéroport. Elle va à l'hôpital. I hope that makes sense for you. And finally, we have au. Now, this sounds very similar to the masculine singular noun one, but this one is for any plural nouns. Here's a very common example. Nous allons aux toilettes. Here's another French preposition. This one is super handy, and in the English language, we don't have a word that translates for this. This is a pure French word that I know of. Aller chez. It's used before a person or a specific place of business, like a doctor, hairdressers, or your parents' house. You might use these examples. Tu vas chez le coiffeur. Je vais chez mes parents. Think someone's place or professional place. If you would like a video purely on chez, let me know down in the comments and I will do one. Finally, we've got when prepositions come in contact with locations like cities and countries. Here's where the patterns really show up. So, à is for cities. Elle va à Paris. Nous allons à Vancouver. I actually think I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've never had to pronounce that city before in French. Vous allez à Rome. Or more locally to me, je vais à La Châtre. Are there any people watching from La Châtre? Let me know down in the comments. For that matter, let me know down in the comments where you're watching this video from. You have au for masculine countries. Usually they don't end in an E, but the French like to make a rule book and then throw it back out. Here are some examples anyway. Ils vont au Japon. Elle va au Canada. Je vais au Mexique. As I kind of just mentioned, that one is an exception. It ends in an E, but it's still masculine. En is for feminine countries, which usually do end in an E, but hey. Tu vas en Belgique. Il va en France. Elle va en Suisse. Au is for plural countries, such as nous allons aux Philippines. Vous allez aux Pays-Bas. So there it is. I hope I haven't scrambled your brain too much. I know this was a longer video, but we had a few things to cover in this. It might seem like a lot at first, but the patterns are pretty logical once you know what kind of noun or place you're talking about. Now, it's all up to you. Keep practicing out loud, say each version slowly, then try it in a full sentence. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this found you well, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Please don't forget to like and don't forget to comment all the things that I've mentioned. And if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It's free and it massively helps out my channel. And hopefully it will send this video out to more people like you wanting to learn French. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. À bientôt.